Let's order the following irrational numbers from least to greatest. So what we have here is negative root 100, which is equals to negative 10. And the square root of 9 is 3. And it's a good idea to convert this all to a mixed radical. So we're going to throw this back into the jail, which is root 3 times 2 times 2, which is 3 times 2 is 12. So we're talking about root 12, we're talking about in between. 3 times 3 is 9. Between 3 or 4 times 4 is 16. So you can see that 3 times 3 is 9, which is below 12, the radicand, and 4 times 4 is 16, which is above the radicand. So therefore the square root of 12 is between 3 or 4. Now what about root 30? 5 times 5, so this is approximately 5 or 6. 5 times 5 is 25, too low. 6 times 6 is 36, too high. So you can see right away it's between 5 or 6. And of course, we have pi, which is approximately 3.14. Now, pi is uncomfortably close to this result here. So why don't we just try to use a clever test here. Let's try 3.2, which is clearly bigger than pi. What is 3.2 times 3.2? 3.2 times 3.2, which is greater than pi, results in 10.24 using multiplication. There's 2 digits after the decimals, so we go boink boink, 10.24, which is still too low. It's under 12, so we know that the square root of 12 is actually greater than 10.24, so it's greater than 3.2. So we know that the square root of 12 is actually bigger than pi. Let's put this entire result onto a number line. Okay, so there we have it. This number line is definitely not to scale, but least is negative 10. We then have root 9, which is 3. We have pi, 2 root 3, which is the same thing as root 12. And then we have root 30. This question would be a lot easier if you allowed to use your calculator. Let's try question number 7. We're going to try to arrange this from least to greatest. Let's rewrite these as fractional exponents. W to the 2 over 2. There's a hidden index of 2 here, which is equals to W to the 1, or just W. And here, for the second one, we have W to the 1/2, all to the exponent 1/4. Because this fourth root actually means exponent 1/4. Exponent bracket exponent, we multiply, and so this is W to the 1/8. How about this one here? We have the cube root of W, which is W to the 1/3. So we're comparing W versus W to the 1/8 versus W to the 1/3. And assuming that W is a number bigger than 1, W to the 1/8 is the smallest. This is the smallest, number 1. And then the cube root, or the W to the 1/3, is going to be the second smallest. And finally, W is going to be the greatest. Now it's your turn. Number 1, order from greatest to least. So the first choice is 3 root 5. Second choice is root 60. And the third choice is 2 times root 12. Number 2, assume that x is greater than 1. Which is the least? The first choice is the square root of the cube root of x. Choice number 2, the fourth root of x squared. And choice number 3, the square root of x times x to the 5. Good luck.